Good morning, boys and girls. It's Faith Zone Gran. Today, Gran heard on the news that a lot of grown-ups did not know who was in the top jobs in our entire country. Well, that just won't do. So I thought that today Gran would explain it to you, and then you can explain it to the grown-ups who don't understand or don't know those things about our government. So first, what is a government? The government is a group of people who make the rules that we live by in our country. This is a map of our country. The name of our country is America. Well, it's really the United States of America, but we all call it America. It's a nickname. Like if your name is Michael, then your nickname can be Mike, and that's what people can call you. Well, the United States of America is like that. We call it America. In America, we have a lot of people. And when you have a lot of people, you have to have rules so that people know what they're supposed to do and how they're supposed to do it. It's like when you're in school and you raise your hand in class before you talk. That's a rule. So if we're going to have rules, which we need, in America, we have to have people to make those rules. In America, we vote to choose those people. That's how we pick the ones we want to run our government. We have a president. He has the top job in our whole country. Right now, our president is Barack Hussein Obama. And that's his picture you're seeing on the screen. It's a very big job to be the president of America. And so the president has people who help him. One of those people is the vice president of the United States. That photo is a photo of Joseph Biden. People call him Joe, or Mr. Vice President. He is our vice president right now. And to make sure that the president and the vice president have plenty of help, because America is a very big country, we have not one, but two groups of people that actually make our rules or our laws. These two groups together are called Congress. The first group in Congress is the House of Representatives. The boss is called the Speaker of the House. Right now, the Speaker of the House is Representative John Boehner. That's his photograph you see right now. There are 435 representatives in this House. One represents a group of people in the person's district. That means around where they live. And it means that every single person in the United States of America has a representative. The second group in our Congress is the Senate. The people in the Senate are called senators, and there are 2 senators from every single state. So if you live in Texas, you have 2 senators from Texas in Congress. If you live in Florida, you have 2 senators from Florida. No matter which state you live in, there are 2 senators from your state who are in Congress, in the Senate, to represent you. This is a photograph of Senator Harry Reid. He is the boss of the Senate right now. There are many other people who help run our government. One is called the Secretary of State. Right now, the Secretary of State is Hillary Clinton. It's her job to represent America when out in the rest of the world to the governments of other nations. Each nation has its own government. States have their own governments too, like Florida and Texas and New York and whichever state you're in. But we'll talk about those next time. because there's a lot to discuss there, and Gran really wants you to remember what we've discussed this time. Now you know. You know what government is. You know what the biggest jobs in our government are. The president, the vice president, Congress. That's the House of Representatives and the Senate together. And you know about the Secretary of State. And you also know the people who are in those jobs right now. Yay, you. Until next time, blessings. Bye-bye.